Morning all. Monday 15th of December. You can already see what I'm expecting today kind of goes off the back of my previous videos where I took this long and the reason why I took this long. So let's just really go over that really quickly. Friday was crazy. High to low here, the all-time high to our low here from November, that full range. Hit that 78 several times, and eventually on Friday it's caused this catastrophic short, absolute incredible move. Anybody who actually physically shorted up here all the way down to that 38% of this range, that low to that high, that 38%, no high to lows in here when you're on the daily. This is just full traditional fibs. Anybody who did that couldn't have been day trading. I would be very surprised. That's more like a swing trade. Probably something from up here that's been held for quite some time. When you've got this range, at some point you're expecting it to come into this range down here. And I've been saying that on all of the videos, maybe all the videos, especially some of them especially, because that's what we've been expecting. Except when it does happen, it's still like, wow, look at that thing go. And of course it happened on a Friday and dropped from 705s down to like 108s. So 600 points, and I ran like an 11k short down at the bottom, and then did like a 50k 150 contracts out, because when it moves like that and you can find that level, it was like zero drawdown on the bottom side as well. It's crazy. So we zoom in. Does it want to continue further down off that 38? Do we want to come down to that 50 down there? Maybe. I don't think so though, not yet. I've drawn a low to low off that short, because that's where we've come up to this low to low 50 here, and we've sort of set up this structure here to go long. So how I'm going to play this is nothing yet. We are in the London. We have, let me just check on the news real quick. We have no news today. Great. No high impact news. So how am I going to play this? Really simple. I'm going to want to run this as a bias higher. So if we go up and retest and we break past this low to low 50, which is caused, that's what's caused that downtrend there. We go up and we get a technical reaction off this low to low 62, which is also the equal top, and we pull back, and we then go to return. That 62 doesn't follow through and come short, and then we continue through back to the top and then get less of a technical reaction. I'm probably going to enter there. So I'm going to enter here, right here. That'd be my entry. That'd be my entry, then go through and break through and hit that negative 23, which would be that fib push through to our first standard deviation completion. If we come up to this 50, let's say just come up to this 50 and it holds now this time, so we've swept it, we come up, we tag it, we hold, or we go up to the 62, we have a harsh drop, and we actually come through and start to break out the lower side. Ultimately, we're going to head for that absolute full range. Remember on the daily, the low to high, the full range 50 down at 889s. So I will just simply play. I'm obviously not going to play I'm not going to play down to the 50. We're currently at 25,283s, and that's at 889s. I'm not going to play that. But what I will play is down into the negative 23. So if I've got the trend on my side, basically that's all I'm waiting for. I'm waiting to have the trend on my side. If it's long, I will play into the negative 23, even though it's likely going to probably push a lot further into a full range 50, which is obviously much higher. But I'm just going to be conservative, and I can make more than enough money on that range there. Or if the trend is short, I'm just going to wait until we break below the bottom there, and then I'm going to run that negative 23. It's as simple as that today. As with most days, try and keep it really simple. There's other ways you can play. You know, we know we're going to get a technical reaction down off there. We know we'll get a bit of a technical reaction off the bottom. 9 times out of 10, when you hit that high, which is that downtrend there, or you hit that low, which is that uptrend there, you're likely going to go down to the 15-second chart, and where it's going to go to, you're going to go again. That'll be probably more than likely going against the trend. You're going to run your 15-second VWAP there. So as with everything all the time, there's so many ways you can play this. You can play that move, you can wait, you can play both moves. It just all matters on keeping your size appropriate. So if we got up to there and I'm expecting us to then go to there and I shorted there, I would need to have my stop real close to that negative 23 in case we was just going to run straight there. I can't see it because the range is pretty decent range. It's like over 50 points. So that says to me, absolutely, we are going to short off that there. Exactly where my cursor is there at 377s, we hit there, we're going to put in a little bit of a short. That'd be quite nice. The bottom there, same. We've got a big range there. We're going to put in a little bit of long. It doesn't mean we're going to long exactly at that point. It could be there, as that could be there. But we will put one in. 90% of the time, we will put one in there on both of those sides. So you can play that, you can play both, it doesn't matter. But if you do play that, so let's say we're going to play this short here, even though it's going to eventually go long and it's go to here, what we do is we short, and we short into the, let's say the 15-second VWAP, and it's down here, cool. We take our money, and then you think, okay, where do I re-enter? Because once you're down here, you're thinking, oh, okay, what if these levels are going to hold short now? Well, if you go back for a third touch at that top, so you're waiting, and then we pull back again, and then it starts making its way back, you can enter anywhere around there. On the third touch, light. Down here, maybe a little bit heavier, and then the same here, a little bit heavier on your way through. But if you enter first here light, you would enter again once you get the pull back. So you can even up your entry. So there's a lot of opportunity today, as there is most days, as long as you wait and be patient. And that is the plan. That's what I'm going to play today. I'm going to play whatever way that comes in the New York. Trade safe, guys.